If money is something that's constantly on your mind, then it's likely you're not alone. For most people, money is the root of all evil. But for others, it's the only way to achieve financial freedom. However, there are a few who have mastered the art of making money work for them, and they're usually the ones who have achieved great success in life. We've all heard stories about prodigies who became millionaires at a young age, or how some people can turn $1,000 into $1 million with just a few investments. But the truth is, there's no secret to their success. They simply follow a few basic habits that anyone can follow if they're willing to learn from them. So here are 5 money habits to master before you turn 30. 1. Live below your means. This may seem obvious, but most people don't realize just how important it is. If you earn $4,000 a month and spend $3,800 of it, then congratulations, you're living paycheck to paycheck! And if you keep this up until you're 30, then chances are you'll still be living paycheck to paycheck when you retire. That is because the average American spends more than 15% of their income on non-essential items like clothes, vacations, and eating out. So if you want to be financially free by 30, you need to cut back on these expenses and start saving. 2. Invest early. The sooner you start investing, the better. That's because the earlier you begin, the more time your money has to grow. For example, if you invest $100 a month in stock market and earn an average annual return of 8%, then you'll have over $1 million by the time you reach 3. Diversify your investments. It's important to spread your investments across different asset classes so that you're not putting all of your eggs in one basket. For example, if you invest in stocks, then make sure to invest in a variety of sectors and companies. You could also consider investing in real estate or starting a side business. That way, if one of your investments fails, then you'll still have other sources of income to fall back on. And diversification doesn't just apply to your investments either. It's a good idea to have multiple streams of income so that you're not completely dependent on one job. If you lose your job, then it shouldn't be a financial disaster. In fact, it should just be a minor inconvenience. 4. Learn to say no. This is one of the hardest things to do, but it's also one of the most important. If you want to be financially successful, then you need to be able to say no to people. That means turning down invitations to go out when you should be working. Saying no to that extra slice of pizza when you're trying to eat healthy and sticking to your budget, even when your friends try to pressure you into spending more money. It's not always easy. But it is important to remember that every successful person has had to make sacrifices in order to achieve their goals. So if you want to be successful, then you need to be willing to make those sacrifices too. 5. Take care of yourself. This is another often overlooked habit, but it's one of the most important. If you want to be financially successful, then you need to take care of yourself both physically and mentally. That means eating healthy, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. It also means taking some time each day to relax and de-stress. When you're stressed out, it's easy to make bad financial decisions. So it's important to find ways to relax and clear your mind. Some people find that meditation or deep breathing exercises help them relax. Others find that taking a walk in nature or listening to music helps them focus on the present moment. Whatever works for you is fine as long as it helps you relax and de-stress. Following these 5 habits will put you on the path to financial success. But it's important to remember that it takes time to develop new habits. So don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Just stick with it, and eventually it will pay off. Do you have any other tips for achieving financial success? Let us know in the comments below.